more after we're done.
I just push what I want. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So this is our strategy. Actually, that's a pretty good one for me. I understand this one. That's probably the only one I understand. But in our company, we're basically saying enterprise architecture software. And this is TOGAF, which is a model that we're using. And the good thing is that if you don't do enterprise architecture right, this is what's happening. You're becoming really bad. And this is Michael Dell. They're not using it very well, and they're becoming bad. And then if you're doing it really right, you're still bad boy anyway. So I don't know what to say with that. Activism? What the hell is activism? At this point, I switch in French. There's a spelling mistake on this slide, so basically I'm going to fire the PR lady that organized and put this slide together, because in activism there is no H. Normally there's like just normal slides. But the story which is the most important is that you always have to look far, far from you. You always have to look at the big picture, and then you can try to understand what you need to do. And the good thing is that you have to learn how to prototype things, because if you want to really do something right, then you need to kind of learn how to build, to test, to revise and repeat, right? I mean, this is what we've been doing with my wife before actually we have a child. But the good thing is, like, this was the strategy. Gag me. My wife was saying, gag me, gag me. How is it? And she said, there's something called N4, N3. And that's like a couple of hours, couple of days during the month. And this is when we need to gag her. The good thing is, like, that's what she wanted. We got a normal child, but I think that's what she really wanted. But the thing is, like, I had a bright idea, because now we have a lovely little kid, and then he likes electricity in our house. He actually is 4, so what he does is, like, he keeps opening, switching on and off the light. You think it's funny, especially when you're trying to write a presentation at 10 o'clock, and then he keeps switching on and off. But the most important thing is that he will understand this stuff that his dad doesn't understand at all. So this is all kind of nice technology, and this is how we connect in the world. Actually, the good thing about this slide, it feels like it was when I was on that side of the computer, my wife was on the other side, and that's how we met online. We obviously didn't do that. Instead of looking at the big strategies and trying to understand about how to do our kind of long-term planning, what we did is, like, 2 weeks ago, I had a great idea of moving all of my 401k into cash position. And I wish I would have tweeted that, because probably lots of people would have done the same. But the good news is, like, I hope I still need to do.
All right. Great. PowerPoint karaoke, you lived. You lived, you made it through it. It's hard, right? Yes. But it's also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, so the closing session is going to be right here in this room. So I believe they're voting for best session out in the hallway. So you can get your voting dots as you leave and go vote for your session. And then come right back in here for the end.